Dayton, as I noted, a season high in points and field goals. Third double-double of the season, as in particular over the last 3 years. You see Batum jamming Booker, kicks it out to the open shooter, and Chris Paul, who deposits out where he had received the 8 stitches after getting the laceration. Lob up top on the pretty feed from Crowder inside the DA.
Kept it up high.
Here is Paul George, who's able to knock down the...
But you know he's going to try to play the right way.
He had a double-double in that Christmas Day game against at the half.
Yeah.
Paul gets a switch on Ibaka and makes him pay.
He seems to carry this team when he does.
Shooting 45% from beyond the arc. Here's Batum on the catch and shoot with a knockdown.
That's what the Suns have to do. When their shots aren't going, they've got to continue to defend.
Quick hands of Batum. Gets the turnover.
All across his head. He'll back up then. Can't allow him to stand that close to you.
Well, and Batum, much like Mikal Bridges, says he's inside and a little too much gravitas there from Beverly. No look dish. Crowder inside the DA. Man, just watching that again, I saw it the other day.
You think about it, he's so right. Players freeze. The ball hits the backboard, they're going to freeze for a second. And he could dominate an opportunity to win a game, and that's what he did.
Book with the runner, gets the contact against the Jazz on Friday. Leonard on the turnaround.
That's just money. I mean, certain spots for he in this game, Devin Booker, Chris Paul, you give them that opportunity, it's going in.
Campaign, tough angle, doesn't matter.
Campaign says, what about me, Eddie? When I drive left, it's money.
Williams on the drive.
But it's just not that easy. He gets to the angle where it's no way you can stop him from doing it.
And Johnson. Suns bench had a low scoring output, but still had a... Booker working on Kennard. Goes down low, gets inside on the pretty...
Best post-up 2 guards in the league. Love to see him get more, though.
Well, and it's one of the things with the new complement of players. It is 7 minutes Friday nights. Payne with a quick pull-up.
He's so good at that. I mean, knock down that 10-footer.
Here is Reggie Jackson. Played just 3 minutes there in Salt Lake City and was scoreless as George... Good defense by Galloway forces him to give it up to Kennard. A good three-point shooter and opportunity to get one more bucket here to close out the first. George on a catch and shoot, lets it go and knocks it.
Shoot those threes that well, hoping maybe they can continue that to give the Suns some opportunities to get back in it.
Except George that makes it 7. So we the Suns with the number 2 3-point defense as they turn it over again. George, who had 6 steals on Friday night, comes up with that one, drops it off to Kennard, but they have not found themselves down in this kind of a hole in the second quarter. As Jackson able to, with this Clippers team, also EJ is just a little reminder to the Suns. It's like, okay, well,
we're near in hand, but the Suns have to continue to fight here and play smart.
Kick it out to Jackson, and everybody changed his rotation, but problem is, Suns just keep turning the basketball over. That is turnover number 10.
Play good deep, so you got to really protect the ball.
Jackson swatting at it. Paul with a pull-up. Monty Williams telling DeAndre Ayton, stay down, stay down. Batum backs up, looking for the three-point stripe, and Paul George, rather, for good reason. He is unconscious to start this with his DA. Six on the shot clock. Zubats right around Cam Johnson. The Suns right now just struggling with everything. 1 of 10 from deep. On the other end, not so.
To the free throw line gives them a chance to set their defense too.
Off the inbound, Book right to the rim. Finds Paul over to Sharp. Step back beyond the stripe, knocks it down.
The other guys were standing around, and now they have to play. And that can lead to malaise from them, and the Suns have not back in the game.
Unless you're down by 50 at the half.
Yeah.
Kennard across with the left hand. Pretty touch there on 3 threes in that game. Sharge, quick spins, got the smaller Beverly on him, and a nice little up and under there by Dario.
Yeah, abuse that.
Coach. Wide open Crowder from deep. The other big factor too, EJ, has been the lack of productivity from the Suns bench is D.A. Wright. 17-4 scoring run. If you're going back to the last few minutes of the first half, is swing it around, sets up Beverly, who's able to get it past Crowder, and Beverly over the top. All working off the screen, gets a wide open look.
Yeah, he's got to take it. I mean, that's maybe a step.
Both gets himself into the paint. Tied up by Batum. Tough shot, but Ayton right there to tap it up and in.
Hand up.
And just a tough bucket right there. Booker hoping to provide some cooling effect defensively. George on the spin inside, gets the contact, and
a little bit upset with the officials. You can just see the balanced nature of him right now, and that's a good sign.
Batum with a step back. It'll be in those 2 road wins at Utah and Denver was the composure that they displayed as Crowder connects on.
You're cooking.
Trying to turn the corner, finds Ayton, swings it around, sets up Bridges, got it. Booker not giving much ground, and a tough shot. Nice defense again by Devin Booker, but the loose ball rebound comes out to George.
He's not missing anything. Ball growing up. I think Paul George snuck his basketball into this game because it's doing everything he's telling it to do.
Payne on the drive. D.A. with a tip in. Ayton got the tip in, but a bucket nonetheless. 15's the magic number, and Paul George, he's tough. Bridges got him up in the air, kicks it over to Cameron Payne, who deposits the triple.
But the thing that tends to tighten up a little bit when that happens.
Leonard off the elbow, rattles it in.
Get something going inside as well.
Yeah, it's just been a quiet night from the Suns bench. He's able to gather and delivers. Leonard has it blocked from behind by Bridges. Sets up numbers here. Book barrels to the basket with the scoop and score. And I think it's clear the Suns feel it, but this guy is the switch with Zubac stepping out. Touch pass, corner 3 from Dario, and down it goes. Booker working on Williams, across to Cam Johnson. 4-3. Got within 1 at 95-94. As Book feeds a pass inside to Saric, and Dario over the top. Got that 3-guard lineup out there. Booker, Chris Paul, and Cameron Payne. Deep 3 on the way, and Booker goes 14-4 run. They open up the 4th on a 12-0 run. Jackson.
Tough shot.
Battle. Johnson connects on the triple. Out to Ibaka.
He can make that, people. You got to run.
NBA history with 500-plus threes and 1,500-plus blocks. Saric down the lane. Close out there by Booker. Ibaka wanting another one and will get another. Paul George with the point attempts this season from 31 last year to about 37, 38 per game this year. And see George and Cameron Payne having some words, and now Booker getting involved. Quick pass to Book on the turnaround. Ayton back on the floor with 5 fouls. George right to the rim. George with a game high 36. Rising up with a deep 3 over Ayton. Got it. 39 for George, and the Clippers 16th Three-point knockdown. Booker barrels down the lane.
Alter.
Looking inside for Ayton. On the turnaround, yes. Thing up Batum. Step back, long two. Won't get it. DA, rebound, put back. Yes, and one. On the kick. Corner three from Batum. Yes.
You're going to have these blowouts. You're going to have bad nights. But, I mean, I think he's going to be